Good morning, Facebook. See this? Let's remember in my jailhouse in 2007. I was making a movie and a documentary about the prison industry and the money you make off black bodies. On December the 23rd, I had a Christmas party. On December the 24th, I went home on vacation. I came back on probation. I spent 186 days in the Illinois Department of Corrections in Lake County, Illinois. I was charged with terrorism because I came to file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs, N62528. Sam Cunningham know about this. The Illinois delegation, Dick Durbin, know about this. The Lake County Board know about this. Michael Waller, Judge Boris, Judge Bridges, Judge Rossetti, Doug Zeitz, the lawyer. It's making a movie about your corruption in your courts and the money you make off of black bodies. Ain't no law against making a movie. That's my 401k, N62528. I watched Judge Boris go from state's attorney to judge. I watched Judge Foreman go from state's attorney to judge. And I showed you how they robbed the community, how they stole and they created laws to incarcerate black Lake County. Now you can contact Val King. You can contact anybody from the south side of Waukegan. In 1986, I turned in guns and drugs to the police at the police station. I also turned in my client list. I had a diary from 1986. That 1986 diary was stolen by the state of Maryland. The Officer Scott Shellenberger on February the 7th, 2011. Illinois and Maryland participated in fraud. I was making a movie about your prison industry and the money you make off all black bodies. I came here in 1991 straight out of the Illinois Department of Corrections on the interstate compact. Maryland has an investment portfolio in the prison industry, the Alabama prison industry, and you can contact the comptroller in Peter Francott and see. When I got out of jail in 2008, I asked for a audit because checks were written in my name. You can't sell a business, you can't transfer a business without all taxes and liens being paid. Jake Davis and James Hanron wrote an illegal lease. They had no right to be on my property. And I'm going to prove it. They went in my mailbox and they took mail out my mailbox. They pretended to be me. And one of the pieces of mail that they took out the mailbox was a letter from my mother. And I never opened it. It's evidence for a federal investigation. And here it is. I'm going to tell the story. That's Dwayne G. Davis, and that's my Storm Falls Road. That's my mother, 701 West Jefferson. All right? She mailed that to me, and I never opened the letter because I was locked up. You feel me? I was locked up. I was kidnapped by the state. That's my mother. Y'all locked me up for putting a toilet in front of the courthouse. And that toilet been in front of Chicago, it's been in New York, it's been in Philadelphia. That toilet is very well traveled. It's making a documentary about race and racism. That's Shorty's Pit Beef. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages and the state needs to audit me. I need a federal and a state audit. That's Shorty's from 2003. That's Mary Washington. These are our elected officials because like I said, I was making a movie. May 8th, 2008, President Obama, and then Senator Obama, asked for a federal investigation. I'm the subject of the investigation. Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake didn't do anything. The Department of Justice has that information. And Marilyn Mosby been knowing about this since 2014. Now, if you contact Mayor Pugh, she's my main witness. She's going to testify in this federal investigation. Yeah, these are the elected officials. It's making a movie and I got my evidence and there it is. I'm ready to sell this because I made my mother a promise and I kept my word. This is the Civilian Review Board. False imprisonment and false arrest. I was kidnapped February the 7th, 2011. Consent to be videotaped. And the state of Maryland needs to play this whole videotape from the WJZ. The entire contents of you need to play the whole tape. You feel me? Like I said, you kidnapped me from my mother and my grandmother. That's my property on Falls Road. I never opened this mail. That makes it a federal offense. You went in my mailbox, and I can prove it. That's consent to be videotaped. I told the whole story to WJZ in 2011. It's 2020, and y'all ain't told the truth yet. It's a can of whoop ass, dog, and I told you I was going to whoop your ass. I'm going to whoop your ass to the 13th power. It's making a movie about y'all, and I use the toilet to do it, and y'all keep voting for this shit. Yeah, that's Trump. This is my political soapbox. That's Jack Young. That's the Constitution, the 13th Amendment, and that's Maryland. These is the tapes, just like Watergate. Selling this to Hollywood. You go directly to Delegate Sheila Roof. She got the same thing that got that. She got part 1, this is part 2. That's my whistleblower. Like y'all made that Stop Snitching video, I made a whistleblower. And I'm blowing the whistle on corruption and racism. We're going to treat this cancer. You feel me? And these are the people that know about it. So we don't have no misunderstandings. No he say, she say, nothing. Everybody involved is named right here. Publicly. The same way that you disrespected me and took my name and shoved it down to people's face and throat, I'm going to do the same thing to you. I need a federal and a state audit. And that federal and state audit going to go straight through Governor Hogan's office. All these highlighted blue things is videos. And I'm cutting the video right now from this morning. You feel me? Ain't no law against making a movie. Social media for social change. We're talking about your courts and your corruption in your courts. The criminality in your courts. The money you make off of black bodies in your courts. So there ain't no misunderstandings. I live in Cherry Hill. I'm homeless. I live everywhere. But this mail is going to go to Cherry Hill. And it's about your courts. I'm a whistleblower on the 2010 elections. You feel me? I'm a whistleblower on the 2010 elections. You want us to be mad at Donald Trump? Well, there's a racist face too right there. You feel me? That's a racist face right there. This is going to Annapolis on Monday morning. I'm mailing this on Monday morning. Yeah, we're going to be easy. Easy like Monday morning. This is where it started at. See that case right there? People versus Davis. State of Illinois. Y'all took property from me. And you got to return that property. That's from 2009. That's the property you took on December the 24th, 2007. This is the property you took in 1986. All right? Like I said, I got my evidence together. That's the Supreme Court, Dred Scott. Because like I said, we're going to court with this. We're going to court with this. And I'm going to take the computer with me. We almost finished with this. Bam. Bam. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And they pay attention to social media. Social media for social change. Yeah. Social media for social change. I'm practicing social distancing. Bam. Social media, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Yeah, and all I do is tweet. Baltimore, time to kill the cancer of corruption and racism. Mic check. These is the public officials that know all about this. Right here. D.D. Shortman at AOL.com. All right. You see the names? I named y'all. So we don't have no misunderstandings. You're going to be a defendant or you're going to be a witness. Because that's the controller. And that's Jake Davis and James Hammond saying that they took control of my property right here. In February of 2008, I was locked up in another state. So if you took control of my property, you shouldn't have been writing checks. That's Sheriff Fisher, 1402 Lochner. I never got an eviction notice. And these are the public officials. That's Doug Gansler and Martin O'Malley. Doug Gansler used his office to protect Governor O'Malley. Because right there, they sent this videotape to my lawyer. And this videotape that my lawyer never showed it to the grand jury, never showed it to the public. the Office of Minority Affairs. That's David Irwin, because he had evidence too. Federal ID number, Clippinger Road. They never got in touch with Charlie Stokes, but I got Charlie Stokes' testimony. And that's my lawyer in Illinois, Mr. Bailey. All right. That's my brother, William Lewis Davis, and my sister, Teresa Davis. Because like I said, my mama had 10 kids. I'm the 9th of 10 kids. I got a lot of family members. Help free Shorty. See who knew about it? President Barack Obama, Lisa Madigan, Patrick Fitzgerald, the director of the FBI, Governor O'Malley, Judge Bell, Mr. Snowden, Eric Holder, Hillary Clinton, Cardins, Karen Parks, Roland Roland Martin, Baltimore officer of the NAACP, ABC, Charles Gibson, Don Lemon. That's notarized. We're talking about public accommodations. Y'all go to Kenosha, Wisconsin, and Waukegan, and y'all got the same thing going on now that it was going on in the 80s, in the 70s. That's the White House. See the address? 1402 Lochner. Dear Mr. Davis, y'all kidnapped me from my home. That's Ed Norris. Like I said, I was making a movie about y'all. Your corruption, your racism. Under Ed Norris' administration, he worked for Governor O'Malley. That was his henchman. Ed Norris, Governor O'Malley. Ed Norris, Governor O'Malley. I was making a movie about y'all. And I got y'all on tape. I got y'all on the toilet. There you go. 1402 Lochner. Judge Boris, Governor O'Malley. Yeah. See that? Judge Bell, NAACP. See this? It's making a movie about y'all right there. That's Senator Ben Cardin. That's Blagojevich. If Blagojevich can go to jail, you can go to jail. All right. In regards to your documentary, I will not be able to appear in it. All right. He's already in it. I got Senator Cardin on in front of the post office. Let's make a documentary about the murder and the death of our kids, the killing of our kids. And that's the Baltimore City delegation. And this is my application. These are the supporters of Shorties. These are the people that support me. Because you see me alone don't mean I'm alone. All right? Those pages of it. See that? 2009. Dear Congressmen and Senators. Yeah, this is fully legal. I was making a movie, and I got your names. Senator Burris, Hillary Reid, Cardin staff. It's a legal notice for Illinois and Maryland. Like I said, I was kidnapped. I am Dred Scott. That's legal notice. And I can represent myself under the Constitution. I got a right of self-representation. And I exhausted that right there. Governor O'Malley, Attorney General, Governor O'Malley, notarized. Then y'all locked me up for blowing the whistle. For that toilet, now I got a new toilet. That toilet, this is to prove I was making a documentary. That toilet, and you go straight to Delegate Sheila Roof. She has evidence in the Jailhouse Diary from 2011. She has that diary. I was kidnapped by the state for making a movie about the prison industry, the money you make off of black bodies. I was kidnapped by the state. From my home, from my store. That's my store on Falls Road. That's Governor O'Malley. That's my store on Falls Road. And I want my property. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is law against kidnapping. It is a law against lying to the grand jury. It is a law against perjury, subordination of perjury. Scott Shellenberger, Judge Souter, Judge Janae, Judge Rossetti, Judge Bell. This is about the courts and the criminality in the courts. And you go straight to Chief Justice Roberts. Now, President Trump is getting a new justice in. So this is going to be a new case to be heard. I get 3 bites at the apple because you stole property from me on 3 times in 2 different states. And all of them tied together. All of them tied to the war on drugs. All of them tied to this toilet. All of them tied to the Constitution. All of them tied to this movie. Ain't no law against making a movie.